start by creating a new application in Visual Studio using C Sharp, and then we're gonna look at the different components of Visual Studio that we're gonna be using in this class. To create an application, we need to go to Files, New, Project. Then from here we need to select Visual C Sharp, Windows Classic Desktop applications, and we most of the time are gonna be using Windows Form app. Then we select the name of the application. Let's call it First App or App 1. This is the location in our computer where the application is gonna be, and this is a solution name, which normally by default is the same name of the application. It doesn't have to be. We can change this independently from the application name. But for now, let's keep it the same name. Then we hit OK. And we get our first application. Now we're going to look at the different components of Visual Studio that will allow us to change our form and how to manipulate every single aspect of our application. Let's first look at the Solution Explorer. Once we have created an application, we find the Solution Explorer to the right of Visual Studio, sometimes to the left, based on the configuration that you choose. The Solution Explorer is a way to explore and look into the application structure. We are going to find a class name called program.cs, which is our main entry point for the application. And we're going to find the form that is created for us by default, and all the settings that we're going to look at some different time. A solution can have more than one application. For now, we are just going to keep one application. In the future, we're going to see how we can add more applications if we need it. Let's now look at the property windows. The property window is a way to look at every single property from our different components in our form. Now, the form by default doesn't have anything, but still we can change some of the properties, right? So, for example, we can look at the form text, which by default is form 1, and here is form 1. If we change this to main windows and hit enter, basically see how this changed here. Also, for example, we can look at the size. If we manipulate the size of the component here, it also gets changed in here. Or if we change it in here, it also can be changed in here. Let's see now how we can save and load applications that we have already created. For saving the application, the only thing that we need to do is Files, Save All, and that will save the application in the location that we specified when we created the application. Let's now load an application that I have previously created. So File, Open, Project and Solution. And this is an application that I have created before. The file name that you have to select is the application name.sln, stands for solution. Open. And it loads a previous application that I have created before.